All verse rising my soul family. So we are going to talk about the different phenotypes of women that like these light skinned melanated nationality men. So like this is my TikTok friend here named Bonnie 3 Real. He's a light skinned melanated nationality guy with locks and all that. So like, there's this girl named Rue Cartier, right? She says, "Let me have you. What's your Instagram?" Right? Females that tell a guy, "Let me have you," it's because the guy fits her phenotype, whether they both look alike, right? So this is Rue Cartier right here. You could tell that she is a light-skinned Dominican, right? So it would make sense that she would like,
I hate the news.
so like, it would make sense that she would like a guy like Bonnie 3 Real. I told her that, I'm friends with him, right? She looked at my page, she saw my page and watched me, and she just like, went on about her day. She didn't like compliment me or anything, right? So like when you see women that look like Rue Cartier, her types are like light skinned melanated nationality men, right? Especially the light skinned melanated men that, have locks. Like her types is not dark skinned melanated men. You could tell by her facial features and her biology. You could tell like, she's not compatible with dark skinned melanated men. In her biology, she knows like she's a light skinned Dominican woman, right? And yes, a lot of Dominican women can have these facial features. So like she looked at my page, you know what I'm saying? She looked at my page and like look at this. Let me take you all to my page real quick. So like this is me right here. So of course a girl like Rue Cartier, she's not gonna like someone of my, dark skin nationality phenotypes. You feel me? So like, let's get back to this.
Backseat ride, I take
So like you see like Rue Cartier, you see a girl like her, she likes these, light skinned melanated men because that's like her phenotype. You know what I'm saying? And like her child, her child is light skinned. So of course, like if a woman has a child of a particular skin color, that's the type of men that she's always gonna choose. These are all facts. Now let's look at this one right here, right? So like check this out right here. Angie, right? Angie is a she's one of the medium, she's like a medium brown. She's like a medium brown like Puerto Rican chick right here, right? And I told her, right? I don't got any melanated Puerto Rican friends. I want to try that out. I'm a mix of African, Caribbean nationalities. Hope you rock with us. I told her that, right? She liked the comment and she looked at my page and she saw my facial features, right? And she was like, yeah, he looked like he not from Earth, you know what I'm saying? So she didn't follow me or try to like rock with me and everything. But she likes my friend Bonnie 3 Real, you feel what I'm saying? And then Samantha, she likes, it's common for a lot of European women to like a lot of light skinned melanated men. You could say it's close to their biology. She said dreadheads do it the best. MJ says come here. As you can see, it's Mary Jane. Mary Jane is like a Mexican. She's like a Mexican. A lot of Mexican women, they love themselves some light skinned melanated nationality men, right? Because they look closer to their phenotype, especially these modern day Mexican women, right? A Mexican woman like this, you see her facial features and you see mine, since I'm a dark skinned dude, knowing her being Mexican, she would never like associate with dark skinned Jamaicans, Haitians, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Liberians, etc. dark skinned nationality men, because it's not in a Mexican woman's biology, right? But Mexican women, they'll do anything for light skinned melanated men. You feel me? So let's see if there's any comments right here, right? So Angelina. So if you look at Angelina, girls like Angelina, just by looking at her facial features, you feel me? Just by looking at her facial features and phenotype, dark skinned melanated men will never have a chance with her. Like, but when it comes to like, light skinned melanated men, like Bonnie 3 Real, she will always like, make it easy for guys that look like her or like similar, like the light skinned melanated men, right? Like she would be legs wide open for a guy like Bonnie Three Real. So like, you take a girl like Angelina and a dark skinned guy like myself, you know, we both would not really look right together. You feel me? Because we're not the same phenotype. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get to the bread and butter, right? So like, now let's look at this girl right here saying she needs my TikTok friend, right? This girl here, right? This girl here named Tears and Hafanta, however you want to say it. Like, bro, like girls of these phenotypes right here, Latina women, they love themselves some light-skinned melanated men because light-skinned melanated men look closer to their phenotype, right? They're Latins, right? So it would make a whole lot of sense, like, she wouldn't associate with dark-skinned nationality men. Because if you put a Latina woman and a dark-skinned melanated nationality man with her together, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell the whole phenotype is like different and the chemistry will not really work well. We could tell by her, the men that would like suit her phenotype would be like Bonnie Three Real. You know what I'm saying? A person like me who's dark skinned is melanated, right? A dark skinned nationality, like she would not be able to relate to my culture. So it's like, me and her would not really last. Me and her would not have a long-term connection. You see what I'm saying? But like girls like this you see right here, she's saying she need Bonnie Three Real. She said if a girl like this says she needs my TikTok friend, right? If she needs Tears and her Fanta says she needs Bonnie Three Real, right? And he said he knew it, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, that should tell you. And you see me right here. I'm a dark skinned dude holding the football up, right? A girl like her wouldn't take a chance on me because she feel like, I'm like too good for her and all that stuff. So like, let's look at this right here, right? So like, this girl right here, right? This girl, I don't even know. Like, it's a whole lot of things. Let's see, guys. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, this girl here named Maya, right? What did I tell you all? A light-skinned Puerto Rican chick, light-skinned Puerto Rican girls, they love themselves some light-skinned melanated men. Like, she saw Bonnie Three Real's page and she knew that he fits her phenotype. They both look similar. So because females, they like guys who look similar to them. Now, if she saw my page, right, if she saw my dark skin appearance, she not gonna have the same energy of wanting me to text her, call her, hit her up, see her, because I could tell her type of men is light-skinned melanated men. You know what I'm saying? I could tell just by her facial features and her phenotype. You could just look and tell, like, she don't do dark skins. She do light skins. You could just tell by her phenotype, right? If a female says my love text me, you already tell, and she told that to my TikTok friend, my light-skinned TikTok friend. So it's like, that's it. That's her phenotype. That's her phenotype right here. You know what I'm saying? And like all the girls that like him, you know what I'm saying? Like all the girls that like him, it's because he fits their phenotype. You feel me? I mean, let's just call for what it is, And like Fairy Demigoddess right here, right? Fairy Demigoddess, let's look at her page. She saw my page one time and saw that I was a dark-skinned melanated guy. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to pass on that because, like, he not my phenotype. Now, looking at her facial features, right? I'm like this girl right here. Her facial features, like, she's a light-skinned melanated woman. I could tell you right now, her types is guys who look like her and guys who are like European. I can tell you right now, if this girl fairy demigoddess saw a guy that was like a chubby Peter Griffin European guy, she would choose him over me. Even if I'm a slim fit, dark skinned melanated guy, right? Like you just tell by her phenotype, you know, her types is like guys who look like her and the Europeans. And rightfully so is in her biology. You feel what I'm saying? I would be very shocked if she be sexually attracted to like dark skinned melanated men. I would be shocked. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's interesting, man. It's interesting. And then we look at, you look at pictures like me, right? You look at me right here. So like, you see me be a dark skinned melanated guy, right? Girls like Fairy Demigoddess and Angelina, Rue Cartier, the girls that like Bonnie 3 Real, that are sexually attracted to him, they would not be sexually attracted to me because I don't fit their phenotype. I don't look anything like them. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting thing about these phenotypes soul family.
Backseat ride.
So like, that's all I gotta say.